Tonight, the results of a 9-month Larry Barker investigation. Repeat offenders who commit crimes yet never go to jail.
So how are they beating the system? Here's Larry's report, free rides on the New Mexico Justice Train.
It's a real human tragedy.
Is our community protected from individuals who repeatedly commit crimes but never go to jail?
Absolutely not.
Hey, get your hands out of your pockets! Hands out of your pockets now!
It's disgusting. It's beyond controllable. It's very frustrating, Larry, because it happens time and time again.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Face down!
It's 3 a.m. outside a popular Old Town bar, and a hooded stranger is up to no good. He shatters the front door, climbs through broken glass, and burglarizes the Outpost Brewhouse. Surveillance evidence leads detectives to arrest 28-year-old Michael Benavides.
If there was ever an open and shut case, it would be, Michael Benavides.
Former State Police Chief Pete Cassettis owns the Outpost Brewhouse.
Because I've got him dead to rights.
So justice was done in the case of Michael Benavides, right?
Absolutely not. Justice was not done, Larry.
Despite compelling evidence, the criminal case was tossed out. For Michael Benavides, this is not his first free ride through the system.
Hey, you're gonna get tased. Do not.
Benavides has been arrested 19 times for everything from auto burglary to battery on a peace officer. Yet not once has he gone to trial. Each time he's arrested, his case is dismissed in court. Jerry Perea has been repeatedly arrested for everything from burglary, battery, and armed robbery to false imprisonment, child abuse, and assault.
Jerry, get on the ground!
Everybody's my witness. There's homies down there seeing me. I didn't do nothing wrong, bro.
Perea has been charged in 24 criminal cases. However, in court, they were all dismissed. Frederick Acosta was accused of unlawful activity in 28 criminal cases. None went to trial. Each of these repeat offenders escaped justice multiple times, not because they're lucky, but because they're mentally ill. Is the criminal justice system working in how it handles individuals who commit crimes and are mentally ill?
No, absolutely not. Right now, when it comes to competency in the criminal justice system, it is the ultimate revolving door. And it makes me sick to my stomach.
In New Mexico, mentally ill defendants are examined by psychologists to evaluate their fitness to stand trial. Dr. Jeff Youngren is a UNM clinical psychologist.
The law requires that a defendant understand certain things and participate in their defense and understand the charges against them. And if they don't, then they're incompetent to stand trial.
Defendants who are ruled incompetent usually are set free. Their charges dropped. There are exceptions, but that's the law. For example, after Loyola Volpert was arrested for shoplifting, criminal damage, trespass, and assault, a judge ruled she was incompetent to stand trial. The charges were discarded. Since 2019, Volpert has been charged with unlawful activity in 30 separate cases.
Stay out of traffic, miss.
I'm bleeding.
Please do not approach me.
Or what? I just rock.
All of Volpert's criminal cases have been dismissed due to her mental illness. News 13's investigation finds a multitude of defendants wreaking havoc on court dockets overloaded with mentally ill defendants. Judges are powerless to hold them accountable. In most cases, the only option is to dismiss cases and release accused offenders from jail. Pierre Williams has been charged with criminal activity in 115 cases. However, every time he's in court, Williams is ruled incompetent and the cases are dismissed.
What's wrong with this picture is people who are committing crimes are being let back out in the community to commit more crimes. Someone being arrested 100 times? Come on, That's ridiculous. It's crazy that they keep getting arrested. Oh, it's not even close to justice.
The criminal justice system has done a pretty bad job of keeping those individuals from committing more crimes, protecting the community. Would you agree?
I agree.
Ben Bauer is New Mexico's chief public defender.
The criminal justice system is not equipped to always bring justice or closure in everybody's eyes. And that's heartbreaking to me sometimes, but it's the reality.
How do you hold someone accountable for their actions if they're deemed incompetent?
You don't.
Professor Josh Kastenberg teaches criminal law at the UNM Law School.
For the most part, individuals who are deemed not competent to stand trial, they're released on the street. Well, they're out on the street because the system that we have in place does not have an alternative.
If the charges are dismissed against a defendant who is incompetent, what's to keep that individual from committing more crimes?
Very little.
Ruben Rincon has 127 arrests for offenses ranging from trespass and stalking to burglary and domestic violence.
I wasn't doing nothing bad, dog. Give me a break, man.
Rincon has been named in more than 50 criminal cases. However, they were all abandoned due to his mental incompetency. Now, some mentally ill defendants who commit violent offenses can also escape justice. When Marquise Prudhomme was just 15, he was charged with attempted murder. However, after he was declared incompetent to stand trial, the case was dismissed. As an adult, Prudhomme has been in and out of the criminal justice system.
What?
And Larry View.
Hurry up! Get out! Come on, get out! Go! Get out! Let's go! Let's go! About what? Back, come on.
In 2017, View was indicted for second-degree murder. The case was thrown out and View released from jail after it was determined he had an intellectual disability and was incompetent to stand trial. Some mentally ill defendants who are, quote, dangerous can be ordered to the state hospital in Las Vegas for treatment. For example, Geraldine Begay was indicted for second-degree murder. She was found to be incompetent. But instead of sending Begay to the state hospital for treatment, Judge Lucy Solomon ruled Begay was not dangerous. The murder charge was dismissed and Begay was set free. Judge Solomon did not return a phone call for comment. Travis Greenwood was indicted on 50 counts of stalking and domestic violence restraining order violations after he sent threatening messages to his ex-wife, Julie Turner.
One of them said specifically, "This is a threat. I am going to hunt you down and put a couple of bullets in your brain."
Do you believe that your husband was going to kill you?
Yes.
Greenwood was found incompetent. However, after Judge Courtney Weeks ruled Greenwood was not dangerous, the indictment was dismissed and Greenwood was released from jail.
Really unfortunate. Everybody loses here. So I lost as the victim because he's out on the street. He lost being out on the street because he has nowhere to go. Therefore, he has nothing to lose.
Judge Weeks did not respond to a request for comment. Individuals who commit crimes, they're found to be incompetent, and they're released back in the community. Is that justice, your opinion?
Absolutely not. It's not justice for society. It's not justice for the individual.
We need a change because right now law enforcement's handcuffed, the providers are handcuffed, the public is suffering.
We certainly have done no justice for the victims. We've done no justice for the community. And really, we haven't done any justice for the person who is suffering from the mental illness and continues to be in our justice system in this revolving door, going in and out, and really at the end of the day, getting no sustained help.
Larry Barker, KRQE, News 13.
Unbelievable. Earlier this year, lawmakers enacted several reforms of the state's criminal competency laws. Because the issue is so complex, experts say it may take several years before the new legislation has a measurable impact on mentally ill defendants who commit crimes.